Raheem Sterling comes out with a formal apology on Instagram, but you get the players telling him, you don't need to do that, big man. And people still have the audacity to be getting at the gentleman. I'm going to defend him for once. I'm here to defend Raheem Sterling and tell you guys, you're being out of order. Then there's Mauricio Pochettino. He comes out, and what I love about this statement is that he showed us he has a backbone. Wow. It's taken 9 months for us to realize that Mauricio Pochettino can stand up for himself. And finally, Chelsea are linked with a right winger from PSV in Johan Bakayoko. However, we've got 3 players that are doing so well on loan and everyone's asking for them back, and 2 of them play on the right wing. Let's get into this. Let's break this down. I'll tell you how silly this is. Let's start. Before we get started, we are 29 people away from 33,000. So if you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, just subscribe, because I promise you now, you get objective, realistic, and honest content on this channel when it comes to football related terms. And if you're here, you might as well hit the like button. We're aiming for 1,000, and it's the best way you can support the channel. I don't ask for super chats. I don't ask for nothing else. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's keep it stepping, and I'm giving you the news. I think it's best we start with the Raheem Sterling story, because I think this is a story that has got a lot of people torn, right? There are certain people on one side where they think Raheem Sterling needs to leave, and there are certain people on the other side where they think Raheem Sterling's doing really well, he's just going through a bad patch of form. I'm somewhere in the middle. Firstly, before we get started, I want to caveat this. I actually think Raheem Sterling has had a phenomenal career. I think Raheem Sterling is a good footballer even today. I think Raheem Sterling is in an environment where Raheem Sterling is not fully motivated. However, what happened on Saturday or Sunday actually, in my opinion, was not him not caring. What happened? Let me just give you the background before you understand all the aftermath, because at this moment in time, it's infuriating to see the reaction. Raheem Sterling played for Chelsea. Raheem Sterling actively got an assist. Raheem Sterling missed the penalty that he took off Cole Palmer, or Cole Palmer gave it to him. We don't know what the chat was between the two. Then Raheem Sterling proceeded to only hit a free kick as if it was a cartoon. Like, you literally could only see that in a cartoon. The way the ball went, the trajectory of the ball was disgusting. So what happened the minute that free kick got hit? Fans started booing. It was ridiculous how much he got booed. Then it proceeded to get even worse. Mudryk is coming off instead of Raheem Sterling, and the fans absolutely turn on Mauricio Pochettino. The home fans were singing, "You don't know what you're doing." They were rigorously upset. And after the game, something happened. Raheem Sterling came out on social media with a post, the classic one. You know what? I'm really sorry I missed the penalty. I'll always fight for the badge. Blah, 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 blah. You get the gist, right? The PR statement. But what I really loved seeing was Cole Palmer, Ben Chilwell, Nicholas Jackson all came with a comment. Cole Palmer's one really stood out for me. Cole Palmer's one was basically, bro, shit happens. No need to apologize. And I fully agree with that. Anyone can miss a penalty at any time. I don't think we have a right as a fan base to be yelling and angry at the fact that he took a penalty and he missed it. What people are frustrated with is that we're 10th. People are not being honest about what they're frustrated. They are blaming Raheem Sterling for us being 10th, when the reality is, it's not just Raheem Sterling. People are so quick to make excuses for other players, but when it comes to a certain other player, there's not the same excuse. And then Noni said something excellent. He literally said to the guy, "We appreciate everything you do for us." And then someone said something, and Noni just said, "You don't understand, you're not making it happen. Do better," basically. And for me, this is exactly it. I have one rule here. I come on this platform, I can say whatever I want within reason, right? As long as I'm not abusing anyone, as long as I'm not horrible, as long as I'm being critical, I can say what I want. Because if any player comes onto this platform and watches it, bro, you came out of your way to watch my content. I didn't ask you to watch my content. This is a space where I talk about football. However, what I never do, and I'm encouraging everyone to be this, I don't DM players, I don't at players, and I don't actively go under their pictures and comment horrible things, nor do I criticize their performance in their comments. The reason I don't do that is because their Instagram, their social media is their place. They are trying to build their business. They are trying to build their brand. It is not a place for us to go and bombard them with negativity. We are fans, we are supporters. Yes, we can vent. You want to vent? You vent on your own Instagram, you vent on your own Twitter, you vent on this comment section below, you vent any other reputable Reddit or whatever you want to go on to rent. Do not, under any circumstances, go and abuse these players. They don't need to see it. And that's just my personal opinion. And I think I'm correct in this, because all it does is breed negativity, and these players are tired of it. They don't get paid enough. And then the other argument that really annoys me: he gets paid 320k, he should be doing better. Nobody can convince me Raheem Sterling was not trying on the weekend. Look at his emotion. Look at the way he fought for that assist. Look at the way he wanted that free kick. Look at the way he wanted the penalty. Raheem Sterling wants to do well at Chelsea. It's just not working for him. Don't be surprised if in the last 10 games, Raheem goes on to score 8 goals from 10. Genuinely, the volume of chances this man gets, he can go on a little run, and this has been his career. He can't finish, and people getting on his back is not going to help. I'm sorry, you're all going to say you're negative, or you're being a Raheem Sterling, the brown envelopes have come out. No, there's no brown envelopes. I just don't believe that we need to destroy the player in his comment section and be horrible and judge what he's getting paid. Because the reality is, I'm going to be honest, a lot of the times when people say, he's getting paid 350k, he should be better, that stems from jealousy. Genuinely, that stems from jealousy. Because honestly speaking, this man is not being asked to pay 350k. He was paid that because Chelsea deemed him worthy. So please stop that nonsense. Then something very interesting happened after the game. For me, Mauricio Pochettino gained a lot of respect. I'm not going to lie to you, because Mauricio coming out and sticking up for himself is what I love to see in managers. I always think Mauricio is too nice. Gary Neville takes a shot, Gary's my friend. Or someone else says something, they're allowed to have an opinion. The fans are allowed to have their opinion. Well, you know what, Mauricio? Stick up for yourself. And Mauricio stuck up for himself beautifully. Like, when I tell you stuff, he said, firstly, I'm not stupid. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Trust me to do my job. Straight out the back, I was like, wait, is this Mauricio Pochettino? Mopo, when did you get that kind of ego, huh? Hold on, when did you get a chest, big man? Because when he said, trust me, and I am not stupid, it's essentially saying, I'm not going to listen to the fans. I'm going to do what I think is best. I'm going to do it my way or the highway. And for me, that's all I ever want from managers. Not just from Mauricio Pochettino, from all managers. Do it your way, because when you get sacked, you have no excuses. Because it's inevitable. Everybody apart from Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp gets sacked. And even Klopp got sacked at Dortmund. So please, do it your way. Then he also explained the substitution about Mudryk. He said Mudryk was getting tired. I could see it. Mudryk was doing stretches while on the pitch. I didn't want him to get injured. I am professional. I know what I am doing. Trust me. And for me, that straight out the back tells me this man isn't thinking with emotion. He's thinking about what's important. Yes, in my opinion, he did not want to take off Sterling at that moment. He was praying Sterling scored because he didn't want to destroy Sterling's confidence. And I think that is imperative. Furthermore, he also said, we've made 2 Wembley appearances this year. A Carabao Cup final and now a semi-final against Manchester City. In 9 months, that's a good achievement. That will only be a good achievement if we get to Wembley for the final and we win it. Because if we win it, we will remember this season as the season we won the FA Cup. I don't care where we finish. If we win the FA Cup, we will always remember this year. And that's why I was saying about the Carabao Cup. No matter how bad the season was, we could have always said, we won the cup that year. We had one day that no one's going to take away from us. Trophies are imperative. Trophies are important. And for this young squad, I am telling you now, they need a trophy ASAP. So the fact that Poch is coming out and flexing, maybe this is the kick up the backside they all need. Maybe he needs to explain to everyone he is the guy. I don't buy it, but I want to see him act like he belongs. The final bit of story is, apparently Chelsea are looking for a winger. And this is something that has been flustering throughout the media consistently. Whether it was Elise, whether it was Pedro Neto, whether it was Naki Williams, or now it's the one and only Johan Bakayoko. Johan Bakayoko is a Belgian international. He plays for PSV. He's had a very good productive season. He's 21 years old. And all of a sudden, there are newspaper articles going around from Nacer Cancela that Chelsea are keeping tabs on him. He also said that these are light interests because Liverpool are looking at him, Arsenal looking at him, the whole of Europe is looking at him. This kid is very talented. And for me, I need to ask the question, why are we looking at it? Because we are stacked at the right wing position. We can take it in three ways, okay? I'm going to talk about three players now in one go, and then we're going to talk about Andre Santos. Fofana had a good start at Union Berlin, faded away, had a bad end, got in an argument with the manager, got sent away, new interim came in, and all of a sudden, they don't want him, surplus to requirement. He's gone to Burnley, scored an absolute screamer. He's got 4 goals in 8 games, and he's become a pivotal member of their squad. He has become a pivotal member of their team. And for me, this is a good sign. This just shows that there's a player in there. He is up in his value, and someone will pay us a lot of money for him. There's this whole narrative about bringing back him and Nicholas Jackson, let them go for the next season. Not a chance. Let him go somewhere, let him develop, and if he's good enough in 12 months time, bring him in, then he gets a spot on the bench, or he tries to force his way into the team. That's my personal opinion. Then we got Omari Hutchinson and Angelo Gabriel. Angelo needs to play football consistent. Angelo has done very well at Strasbourg, but the GNA is not there. GNA isn't everything, but it's something. I need to see more GNA from him. I need to see more production in the final third. All the dribbling stats, all the underlying metrics are there. He looks like a very good player. He's going to be a very good player because when you watch him, you can see there's an impact from him. However, I'm going to tell you one thing. It won't mean nothing if he ain't getting GNA because he needs to contribute at least 5 or 6 a season to warrant being a forward at Chelsea. If he's not doing that in Ligue 1, it's not going to work. He needs another loan. I would send him back to Strasbourg and let him develop there. He needs to build himself a formation of trust. You look at Omari Hutchinson. Hutchinson has finally broke into the team. He had a very good performance the other day. He scored 2 goals. And now people want him to come back. I don't think this is the right idea either. I think the kid's going to get sold in the summer. The reason I think so is because his contract expires in 2027. They're going to try and give him a new deal. This kid will not sign it. I'm telling you now, his stock is at an all-time high. He knows what he's worth. He's not going to want to sign the new deal. And what's going to end up happening is he's going to force a move to leave or he's going to re-sign and go on loan. I don't think the second option is going to happen. I think Chelsea are going to cash in. It'll be pure profit. They're going to get around 20 to 25 million pounds for him. And they're going to be happy considering they got him on a free. And this kid's going to go and have a very good illustrious career somewhere else. Am I going to be upset? I find it difficult to be upset because we've got so many young kids, not all of them can make it. And the final player that I want to talk about is about Andre Santos. If Vieira doesn't start playing this kid from now on, I've got serious problems with him, man. Vieira needs to start playing this kid because this kid is good enough. He had such a good start. He has such a good performance. They won 3-1. Him and Habib Diarra look like a very good partnership in the middle of the park. The two of them played very well. They dominated the midfield. They looked compact. They looked aggressively going forward. And they looked like they played together for years. Hopefully the last 8 to 9 games the Strasbourg have are going to be pleasant. They're going to be developed. And hopefully he smashes it so much that next year, Strasbourg say, you know what, Angelo, Santos, both come back next year and both of you have a full season in Liga and then come back and break into the team at Chelsea. That's what I want to happen, but I don't know whether it's going to happen. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts, and more importantly, I didn't post on Saturday. Some of you wondered why. On my Instagram, in the pinned comment, go follow me and watch my latest reel. You'll see I was at a concert and you'll see who I was with. So when you get there, in the comments there, type in, yeah, I came from the Kavkas View. It will be the best way to support my Instagram and follow me there. So peace out, I'm out. Have a lovely day. Bye.